What is the Tasmanian devil's favorite part of the nervous system? The spinal cord. Welcome to the stream. Happy Thursday, my friends. I hope you're all doing well. Jelly did not want me to tell that joke. So I hope you enjoyed. Oh, pleasure to be with you tonight, my friends, and thank you for so many of you for being here to me. Thank you, so many of you for being here with me. I imagine most of you are on your way out after that joke. But let's welcome everyone in. Blue-Eyed One is first in chat tonight. Good to see you again, my friend. I hope you are well. And Sparrow the Dragoon close behind. Happy Friday, Sparrow. Conga, great to have you here with us. I hope you've had a wonderful day, my friend. Who else is here? Buddha Fingers, welcome in, and thank you for the hot sauce. We'll get started with that in just a moment. Master Tuesday, happy Tuesday. Just in time for the joke. Do you regret it, Tuesday? Conga was saying, oh no, before I even managed to tell it. Jelly, welcome in. Do you forgive me for telling that joke, Jelly? Tuesday says, weirdly awake considering the bad night's sleep I had. I'm sorry to hear that. Here's enjoying the joke, though. Excellent. Hopefully it's all been worth it. Jelly said, I like to think that all Looney Tunes characters have a, quote, favorite part of the nervous system. Sparrow's pretending the joke never happened. And Buddha Finger says, off to a hot start. Oh. It's not the worst joke I've heard. Thank you, Crusade Bear. Happy Thursday to you. It's been a long week. Hopefully we can provide you with a wonderful place to relax tonight and forget about the cares of that long week. I'm sorry, things have been tiring for you, it sounds like. Oh no, was when I saw the Taz-Mania on the Genesis, yeah. I would have tapped out. I would have tapped out of this Jankuary marathon and had a speedrunner take my place, but unfortunately, it's not humanly possible. It's Taz only. This game looks so good, but plays so bad. Oh no. One bad joke a night. I was thrilled. I was thrilled. I wish I could have captured when I saw the demo for this game start playing and I saw it's not the same as the SNES version. I was thrilled to see that. All right, let's have some hot sauce. So you were excited to tell it. Guilty as charged. Alright, so big camera. We're gonna spin the wheel. This is the Wheel of Scorchin'. It's got 5 different hot sauces on them. 5 different hot sauces on it. I can't speak very well tonight. Can't type very well either. The details here are in the chat for you. We've got 5 flavors of Melinda's hot sauce, varying in heat. So far, I've only had to eat the mildest 2. We've spun the wheel, I think, 5 times since its inception. It's pretty new to the stream. But every time it's landed on one of the 2 milder sauces. The wheel can land. No one believes me, but the wheel can land on other sauces. Jelly even spun it twice before the stream, and she didn't get the green sauce or the Mexicana sauce, but I will probably get one of those 2, because that's all it ever lands on. Tuesday, yeah. You're not alone, Tuesday. Everyone is eyeing their giant overflowing wallets of points. All right, let's try and give it a good spin. I'm actually hoping for one of the hotter sauces, just to try something different. I'm scared. I'm scared of the ghost pepper sauce, but anyway, here we go. There we go. It's a new one. It's the XX extra sauce. I think that's the 3rd. I'm just doing these in order. I think that's the 3rd hottest. That's the one that has the most representation on the board too. All right. So, find it here. XX extra hot. It's a original habanero pepper sauce. So I think I'll like this. I really like habanero peppers. I may have to amend my opinion here in a moment. Let me gather a cracker. We use wheat crackers as the method of delivery for the sauce. And I'm just using half a cracker. And we'll put a very generous blob onto it. Can jelly spin instead, Buddhafinger says. I thought I might have to. so that we could land on something else. Has the freshness seal. I have to... Don't worry, Frownie. We'll get the heavy stuff eventually. I'll make sure of it. Nice. Well, here we go. It's getting hotter. I really love these bottles. They've got these little the cap is like an Elmer's glue cap. All right, so I'm going with like a 1/4 a teaspoon, which is a little bit more. You know, it may not sound like the hugest amount, but I mean, some of these sauces are really punishing. Wheat crackers. Those are rookie tactics. Just chug the bottle, Tuesday says. Oh my. Oh my. Woo. Okay, that's something else. The triple extra hot sauce. That one is pretty hot. Oh, I could immediately feel like, you know, it's like an acid on the tip of my tongue. So I knew it was gonna come alive. Oh, I can feel it in my stomach. It's hotter in my stomach than it is on my tongue. I'm thinking now maybe I should have had a less acidic dinner. I like it. I like it. It is just I think it is just a pure habanero sauce, though. I mean, it's got a little bit of a taste of something else to it. What's it made of? Habanero, white vinegar, carrot, white onion, lime juice, and salt. And garlic. It has more salt than garlic. Wild. Pretty good though. A little intense. A little intense. When just on a plain cracker though. Carrot threw me off. I think that's for sweetness instead of putting sugar in. All right, it's starting to wear down. I saw. Thank you for the hydrate jelly. I wanted to kind of naturally let the intensity of the sauce start to wear off before I added anything to it or took anything away from it, rather. And that's delightful. My bottle of water tastes excellent after that. He's hoping Taz-Mania will be mild by comparison. Alright, well, we'll see what it's like. I think it's time to dive in. 2 games tonight, as usual. We're going to play Taz-Mania here at the top of the stream. And then Dark Souls later tonight. Dark Souls, I'm in trouble in Dark Souls. I did have an idea. I had like one and a quarter ideas. So I'm mildly hopeful that I may be able to make a little progress in Dark Souls tonight. I don't know. I'm guardedly optimistic. But before we can get there, we've got to get through this. So let's see. Taz-Mania. First time playing this one. But yeah, when the demo started to play it, I was so thrilled that this was not just a port of the Super Nintendo game, but is its own game and is a side-scrolling platformer. My favorite. So, I've heard terrible things about it. Because we played Taz-Mania SNES, and we played Taz-Mania on the Game Boy, and during both of those, people would drop in and ask if I had played this one on the Genesis, and then report to me that it was pretty terrible. So, let's see what our options look like. We've got a difficulty. It starts us on easy difficulty? Wait a minute. How can I change this? Easy, hard, and practice. Alright, well, I guess we're going to go on easy. Why isn't it normal? Why is it called easy? That hurts my pride. We've got action, spin, and jump. I don't know if I like this button layout. I guess I'll leave it the same. Hey, Itorama. Welcome in, Itty. Happy Thursday, and thank you for the pistachios. Oh, and while I was thinking about it, we don't have anything scheduled yet for tomorrow night's stream. I was kind of thinking about maybe seeing if I can get the C64 Mini hooked up tomorrow afternoon, and maybe we'll do some Commodore 64 games tomorrow. So that's what I'm tentatively planning. I don't want to let anyone down if there's a problem with it, but my plan is to fire up the C64 Mini and play some Commodore games. I was thinking since tomorrow is too late, I'm already excited, Conga says. Well, I'm really hoping to deliver. I'm really hoping to deliver. I was thinking since tomorrow is Friday the 13th, maybe I would look and see. I think there's a Friday the 13th game on the C64, so I thought maybe we could start with that, and then maybe play some other sort of spooky or horror games. Could be a good way to spend our to start our weekend off. Press all 3 buttons to perform the action spin jump. All right, well we're gonna play on easy mode, but that's the default. I'm not being a wimp. Once long ago, Taz-Mania was ruled by giant prehistoric seabirds. They were so big that one of their giant eggs could feed eggs? Cool, arf. Wow. Sorry, the dialogue goes too quickly for me. I guess we're on a quest for eggs. Alright, it's a little, the jump is okay. We don't have complete freedom of movement in the air, but it's pretty generous. What did I just eat? Can I ride this like a platform? I can. The game looks alright. What is this enemy? It's a very box-like skull enemy. It's very creepy. Are those arms on the side of its face? I don't know if that's just like a... I don't know if that's just like a wrinkle in its flesh, or if that's a little arm that's moving back and forth. Oh, it sounds terrible. Oh, it's quicksand. Whoa. Alright, can we spin across the quicksand? Nope, nope. What's the... Oh, I can breathe fire? That must be the result of the item I picked up. Why would I not just breathe fire all the time? That was an instant death? Was that a spike, or was that a pitfall? Oh, it's like a pile of peppers. I ate that enemy! Wait a minute, we can eat the enemies? very weird game. Those are arms, Tuesday says. They cause near extinction for consuming the eggs, and now you have to finish the job. Everyone remember this Frownie, the happy Frownie, not the one you're about to see, Conga says. I mean, if you've been here for any length of time, you know that every time I play a game, it always starts off optimistic and then just devolves into tears. Okay, I don't know what that is I'm eating, but it's a health refill of some sort. I'm scared to ride these up like I... Cool. I was gonna say, I kind of feel like I need to ride the water up. Oh, I'm out of fiery breath. Kind of felt like I need to ride the water up, but it's so perilous. More quicksand. Disgusting. Very, trial and error. Taz is my spirit animal because they eat the pile of spicy peppers. And the canister of whatever that is. It begins. You can eat the animals. It's basically Kirby. Can I jump on enemies? Well, I'll never know. I'll never know. The quicksand. Leave me alone, quicksand, please. Checkpoint? Nice. Easy game. Three continues remaining. Wow, we have so long. We have so much time to use one of our continues. I kind of don't want to though. I just restart from the beginning there. There's no sense of what areas you should be in and what you should not. This is a tremendously chaotic game. I love that they punish you as you try to learn the mechanics. That sound is gonna get old, the sound that the square skull makes. Yeah. The sound effect in general, like... I mean, it just sounds like jazz music to me. Oh, this guy has legs. How did I'm taking a different path. Because I got that checkpoint way early. Someone had way too much fun with the sound design. It's all dissonance and chaos. I didn't take a different path. What? Where did that checkpoint come from? I didn't accidentally put the game on practice mode, did I? Now I get extra checkpoints? I can stand on the enemy. No! That's how I'm supposed to cross the quicksand. What? Why? Was that hurting me? Egg, this way. Victory. Hey, we cleared a stage. We need to keep track of the Ys. That's one. A Y counter. The 90s made no sense. We wore t-shirts with Taz on it because I don't know. Let's check out his idle animation. I guess he's impatient with me. I like how even the lives counter down on the HUD has an idle animation. That's great. I mean, it feels like they wanted to try to make a good game. I don't know if this star is a collectible or if it hurts me. Oh, it's a Mario star. I'm invincible and I have fire breath? Might as well consume these bombs too, why not? It was a radical decade. I've always loved the look of this game. I like the look of it. I like this I like the like cracked rocks stretching off into the distance in the background. I don't really like desert type environments generally, but I do kind of like the way the stage looks. Very scary jumps. Mile High Roll, welcome in. I missed it. What sauce did you get? We got the XX extra hot. The habanero sauce. It's a step up. That's that one I felt. That's the first one that felt like now I'm really eating a hot sauce. No, I didn't have any new ones last night. I only had the I only had the green sauce and the Mexicana sauce before tonight. But the extra hot sauce is a habanero sauce and so I went into it expecting to like it and was not disappointed. It's still not like super flavorful like the green sauce is. It's more heat than anything else, but it has a much better flavor than the Mexicana sauce. I would have struggled to say this is a Genesis game. Something about the Taz sprite seems kind of high res. Sparrow says. It definitely seems like a Genesis game to me. The level layout. It glitched and broke. I can't do anything. No. Well, I was gonna say the level layout is like reminds me of like Aladdin and many other like Genesis games where the path through the level is obtuse and confusing. Speaking of rocks, did you know Taz is a mason? He is famous for his Taz-Manian bevel. Goodness, Buddha fingers. I bought some smoked cheddar and garlic hot sauce. How is that? The path is obtuse and the character is too far right on screen. Alright, I've got to... Unfortunately, I have to leave the comfort of my couch now and fix the game. So let me step away for a moment. I'll be right back with you. Alright, thank you for standing by, my friends. A drawback to the new setup is anytime I have to get up, it's a lot more involved now. I have to roll my desk out of the way and get the mic out of the way and everything, and then go about my business and then get resettled in. I can't reach my consoles from a sitting position anymore either. I could barely reach them before, but now it's completely out of the question. So if I have to employ the reset sword now it's really a test of my sword pointing abilities. Sparrow says it's got an Aladdin, Lion King, and Pitfall feel to it, all of which were PC and SNES games too. Mile Hyrule says pretty good. You can really taste the cheddar. It's not overly hot, but it's good. I would be a little bit scared of that. I'm always scared of cheese. I love cheese, but I'm terrified of cheese. You see what I have to work with here? What? It still hurts? Oh, the joke. Loyal to Soil, welcome in, Loyal. How's everyone's night going? No complaints here. I hope you're doing well. I'm gonna go to bed. Have a great night, everyone, and Frownie. Thank you, Blue-Eyed One. Appreciate your company. I hope that you sleep well. And if I don't see you again, I hope you've got a great weekend ahead of you. Alright, let's have a sip of coffee here real quick. And we'll take this from the top. A question for any of my more tech-savvy friends. I watched a video on YouTube where someone was troubleshooting a cartridge that wouldn't play. I don't remember if it was a Game Boy or an NES game, but after they tried to clean it and it didn't work, they they decided to reflow the solder around the chips on the board. And so, like, they layered some flux over the solder pins, and then they heated them up with a heat gun. And supposedly that works, but it seemed a dubious solution to me. Also, I didn't know how wise it would be to just point a heat gun at a cartridge's board and or chips. Does anyone perhaps know, is that a risky solution? I mean, I guess if we've got a cartridge that doesn't play anyway. I saw someone else do the same thing, but they took their soldering iron and touched each of the solder points with it to heat them to reflow the solder, which seems to me safer but much more tedious than the heat gun solution. Chompy's Paradise, welcome in, Chompy. Welcome to Taz on the Genesis. We've made it here. And we're off to a rough start with it. Who developed this, I wonder? It seems very European. I don't know. It reminds me a lot of Aladdin on the Genesis. Which I'm a Super NES Aladdin guy all the way. Give me the SNES version of Aladdin over the Genesis version any day of the week. I didn't get the star. I knocked it out of the way. All right, well, don't eat the bombs when you don't have a star. Lesson learned. I didn't know I could kick my items off the screen. All right, it's called a rework station, Sparrow says. It's a heat gun with a concentrated nozzle. Rework station. Loyal says, I have no clue. Conga says, I highly recommend a soldering iron with this game. It's risky, Sparrow says. Other parts, like small capacitors, can fly off when the joints on those become molten. But you can mitigate that with some stuff called Captain Tape. It's a heat-resistant sticky tape that you can cover neighboring components with, which reduces the likelihood of them moving or flying away. Captain Tape. I was thinking it was something that it might be worth my while to try on a couple games. I have a couple games that just I don't know, they don't work, and I have no reason. I can't figure out why. So I was thinking, well, maybe that might be a solution to Copying what you see in random internet videos is always a really good and safe idea, right? SNES Aladdin is so much nicer, Conga says. I couldn't agree more. That's the Aladdin for me. You mean in terms of not knowing what you can actually stand on? Oh, is that why this reminds me of Aladdin? Yeah, the design, just the way that the path, the way that the path meanders obtusely throughout the level, the critical path that we have to take is just feels very much like a Genesis game. It's always so difficult to tell, like, where do I go in a Genesis game? For me. Climbing up and around and back and forth. Ooh, a 1-up. Fantastic. Reflowing is to fix potential cold solder joints or those that have developed a crack or something similar over time, preventing proper mechanical contact between the board and the IC. You've no doubt seen Captain Tape in your travels. It's a see-through orangey yellow tape. Often internal electronics are covered with it to hold things in place permanently. I probably know it when I saw it, Sparrow. I've probably seen it, like, yeah, on the inside of something at some point. Fuzzy Boots, welcome in. Happy Thursday. Welcome to Sega Genesis Taz. That's a 3-up. That's 3 extra lives. I have got to get that. I don't care what else happens in this whole game. I've got to get that 3-up. I guess it's a matter of just using this guy. Oh, no. I guess for safety's sake, I should be clear. I was being sarcastic. Never copy anything you ever see done in a video online. I mean, look at everything that I do. You don't want to be doing this. You don't want to be playing these games. Stay away from that bomb. No! See, how was I supposed to know when I dropped down there would be a bomb immediately there that I'd be forced to consume? You got us there! I don't know what these things that I'm drinking are. The 3 extra lives. Oh, that's a continue. Because I was thinking I felt robbed that my life counter didn't go up by 3. That's because that's not 3 extra lives. That's a continue, which is 3 extra lives. Can we add a bomb to the Wheel of Scorch and it looks spicy? Well, I'm not going to promise anything, Buddha Fingers, but the idea of the wheel is that things will, you know, it's flexible. So as I deplete items that are on the wheel, they can be replaced with other things, or I can sub in other things if I find interesting spicy stuff. Is this a boss? Is that what we're doing? It is, okay. That's fine. I can handle a boss. Well, maybe I can't. Why is it not working? Oh, okay. I have to aim for the right spot. Victory. You know, this game so far is really not that miserable. I've been promised unbearable agony, but the first world of the game at least is you know, highly tolerable. Alright, the music is pretty bogus. But what is going on? The music is just nothing but experimental jazz. I don't like the looks of that propeller thing. I'm not saying a word, Conga says. So I found a roast turkey. I can't tell. I hope that these are heat lines and not stink lines. They look suspiciously to me like stink lines. I think I found a rotten turkey. I mean, Thanksgiving was 2 months ago. We're okay. Okay, we can jump down through platforms. I've now established. Oh, please don't drop one of these on my head. No! I'm the worst at jumping. The bomb is a rather dubious concept as an enemy or obstacle. It's just like, we come across this bomb and Taz is so ruled by his gluttony that he must consume it. And it can end our life. Alright, I don't like that part with the little fires in the background. That's a bad part. Nice, extra life. This game is being very generous with the extra lives so far. The part with the fires is fine. I was overthinking it. Zelda dude, hey, good to see you. I've seen a lot of Christmas lights lately, but you outshine them all. How very kind of you. Happy Thursday, my friend. Thank you for being here with us. What? What's going on? No. So much of my health lost. I appreciate the Zelda Frownie icon. Thank you. I actually wasn't supposed to have that one up there tonight, but I'm glad you enjoy it. I had it up last night because we actually played a Zelda game. And then I just forgot to change it. Aha, bogus switch, huh? Hello, Sir Rack of Lamb. Welcome in. What jank do we have tonight? This is Taz-Mania on the Sega Genesis. First impressions are reasonably positive, but keep in mind my first impressions are always wrong. At some point, this is gonna devolve into misery. Oh, I could probably spin to avoid those bombs. I don't know why that didn't occur to me. We'll test it right here. Yeah. I'm such a clown. Try and save that turkey for later if we can. That's pretty sneaky that they just put a random decoy switch there. we're gonna collect that. For the points. So, what happened before? Oh. Get that bomb out of here. Save that, maybe we can come back to it. Is that an enemy up there? What? Oh, I didn't see that. No! Hang on, I saved a turkey. We can go back for it. Or would that be a bait and switch? It would be. It would be. Okay, got our life back. Go ahead and pick this one up. Why am I being electrocuted? I don't understand. I did something wrong somewhere. Is this... Am I unable to make this leap? Okay, perfect. Wow, that one's moving fast. Moving fast. Another continue? I really hope those are continues. Christian Cool, welcome in. Doing what I do best while hanging here, right on. Thank you for the lurk. Ooh, that bomb. Look at that bomb. It's in such a nasty spot. Oh, that's the end of the level. Nice. Aren't you a little worried the game is just loading you up with credits? Yeah, it's a pretty bad sign. It's a pretty bad sign if I think about it. Anyone who plays this should get all the credit in the world, Conga says. Was playing Heavy Barrel earlier, Serac of Lamb says. Finally made it to the last boss and died within 10 seconds. My soul hurts. I was so close. I know your pain, my friend. In fact, I might even feel some of it in a little while. What is this? Was that giant shrimp? Cute penguin. Why are there mice with spears on the Arctic level? No. I knocked my health item off the screen. Oh, what a nasty jump. I like this ice level, by the way. I don't like the ice physics, but... I love the icy environment. Have you ever been to the Arctic? Sadly, no, Mile High Rule. It's full of mice with spears. Once again, my ignorance of the world is on full display. It's like Canada. Oh, I was still alive. No. That's weird. That's weird. I like that block of ice mechanic feature. It's a very sad ending to Fievel Goes North. They're all coming for me. Is this a boss battle? I doubt it. Who's Fievel? Fievel's is it spelled with two F's, or is it Feifel, or is it Fievel? I don't remember. I'm probably wrong. Either way, it's a cartoon mouse. I think it's Fievel is what it's looking like on Google. I wouldn't have been able to spell it correctly, but I thought it had a V in it. I don't think I've ever seen an American Tail all the way through. But I've seen Fievel Goes West like 50 times. I googled it. I have no idea who this mouse is. This level is going more poorly than it should. I need to focus up. It's very difficult to jump on the mice. They are, they're such narrow creatures. It's making a blind jump here? Is that what we're doing? That is what we're doing. Oops. Alright, spinning, attempting to spin and jump is not a good idea. Absolutely, absolutely brutal, these mice. I am at a loss for what to do about this situation. The situation of this, ledge guarding mouse. Oh. That's awful. That's awful to try and do. Alright. Things are getting a little rough right here. Chicken tortilla soup. A tad too much pepper, but still good, Sir Rack of Lamb says. I once again had bacon and eggs and toast. I had the other half a pound of bacon left from last night, so I went ahead and had bacon and eggs again. Chicken tortilla soup is so good, Buddhafinger says. I don't think I've ever had it. I knew I was going to be taken by surprise there. Oh. It was so good you had it twice. Apologies, singular meals you experienced twice go on a different list. Oh. I think I can work out what you're getting at. No! I want to... No! That's the worst. Oh. I didn't know where the platform was. One of those mice appears to not be hostile. Oh, please. Oh, these mice are the worst. Super frustrating enemies. Wow. It took like 10 lives to get to this checkpoint. Completing this game may be no easy task. No easy Taz. Frownie, please never do that joke again. The jumping jank is on point. I've used 2 continues on this level. Chozo Brain, good to see you. Welcome to Taz on Sega Genesis. A very jank experience. I just realized there aren't any passwords or anything. I've got to clear the whole game. I've got to clear the whole game in one go. There's no password system. That may be bad news. We may be playing this for a few nights. No! I'm beginning to suspect that Congo was right all along. It's weird that this game has the same problem the Game Boy had, right? My biggest problem with the Game Boy game was that I could never see, like, where to jump to, or if there was an obstacle in the way. And this game has the same problem. I'm never sure what I'm jumping toward, or what's below me. So I have to go down somewhere here. Okay, good. Ooh. No, I breathed my fire the wrong way. Here we go. That's what we need. An extra life and a checkpoint. Please and thank you. Cool, I went right into that enemy. The extra life comes back. Never mind, this game's okay. The sound the mice make when you are near them reminds me of a Geiger counter. I don't think I have actually ever heard a Geiger counter. Pepper came back too, but I kind of wasted my chance for it. No. No, that is not what happened. You have now. Touché. Because this game is completely radioactive, Conga says. Oh. No, there's not a platform there? We have to make that jump that I keep missing? Wow. So my house, when I moved in, was like filled top to bottom, wall to wall with uranium glass. I haven't been concerned about it before, but now that I'm thinking about it. Maybe it'll work in your favor, like in a comic book, and you'll morph into the Hulk. I figured it out. I figured it out. I've solved the game. I have some beautiful uranium glass items. I don't think I have any of it left. We sold it all off. It wasn't really mine. Okay, this is... Oh. Thought maybe we were coming up to a boss situation. I was trying to imagine what kind of superpowers I could develop if if I was affected by the latent radiation while in the presence of all of these jank and broken video games. I have a butter dish that has a dome cover, super detailed, pretty on its own, but when you hit it with the black light, it glows a super bright green, yeah. I'm pretty sure that we saved some items of uranium glass, but I don't... Jelly would be the one to remember what they are or where they are. Don't think I've ever seen any uranium glass. I have now, just Googled it. Yeah, it looks it's cool because of it glows under a black light. People who are really into antiques are usually wild for it too. I'm not sure how comfortable I would be around that. I mean, it's very it's extremely mildly radioactive. It was boss time. This character reminds me of Tweety Bird. Something about the shape of this character's head reminds me of Tweety Bird. If you know what a jack in the pulpit is, I found a glass piece that glows pink, green, and yellow. I don't know what that is, Sir Rack of Lamb. I know there's got to be extra lives hidden around this level somewhere. There's so much, no, there's so much wide, open space that... Surely, somewhere off to the right. I actually thought that's what I was looking for when I traveled left before and found that boss at the top of these trees. I was actually traveling left because I thought that would be a secret area and not the way to progression. So I'm going to try to remember to travel right up here this time. I'm going to try and take out all the mice too, because as I jump around exploring, I'm very likely to fall and have to climb back up, and I'm going to watch out for future Frownie and try to clear him a path. It's a type of pitcher plant. Taz's jump sounds a little bit like an angry cat. That's like that, like sort of low, like annoyed meow that cats will do when they're mad sometimes. Oh, I didn't find an extra life, but I found a star for the boss fight. Victory. I have a very strong feeling that this is going to be one of those games that I'm not going to be able to finish unless I play it on hard mode. I kind of suspect there's that kind of nonsense incoming. Why can't I get this one up? Speaking of nonsense, look at what it just did to me. I don't understand why I'm falling through the platforms. What is with this game? Completely unacceptable. Layers JANK has arrived. Indeed. Okay, I need to hold the up button more, it would appear. Okay. Oh, weird game. A weird level and a weird game. There is health all over this level. It is wild how many turkeys there are. Alright, not a terrible level once I understood it. So, this mine level here, the demo was giving away some of this. There's gonna be a minecart ride at some point. Hey, you know what time? Is it that time already? I feel, wow, the time, I don't know about you guys, but the time has flown for me. All right. Time to spin the wheel. Let's see what we get. We've already done it once tonight. We got the, Taz, calm down, man. We got a new sauce earlier tonight. We got the extra extra hot sauce before. So there's still 2 left that we haven't landed on yet. The fire roasted and the ghost pepper. Go ahead and use the wheel command if anyone's curious. Those are the hot sauces available on the wheel and the odds of landing on them. Let's see how it goes. Oh, no, it's the worst one. The Mexicana sauce. It's my least favorite. I've only tried 3 of them, but it's much weaker than the others. Alright, but we're going to make the most of it. I think you need a wheel of JANK, too. What would I do? What would the purpose of the wheel of JANK be? How does that work? Okay, we'll put a very generous blob on. I'll even add another dot, another drop. Yeah, the Mexicana sauce is just it's very generic. It's like Tabasco, but without that sort of like, I guess, smoky quality that Tabasco sauce has. I think it's just a cayenne pepper sauce. Yeah. All right, but that's what the wheel chose, so that's what we've enjoyed. We have an apple slice and some coffee real quick, and we'll get back into the game. Ten random games that you'd prefer not to pick up again ever. The cost should be about 30 to 45K. We've had a couple different experiments with viewers adding games onto the stream. They haven't worked out particularly well for me. Like we used to have a thing where I selected viewer nominated games with a Plinko board, um, which was a fun concept. The trouble with it is that it has us start so many games, and I like to finish the games I start, but we would start so many new games so frequently that it very quickly becomes just completely unmanageable to play games like that. If I were someone who sampled games, like we just picked up and we played 30 minutes and then put it away and never played it again, something like that would be a lot more feasible. But because I like to take things to credits, no matter how bad they are, things like that, I feel like that's why things like that don't work as well for me. They have to be games like Tarzan. But we're gonna try to finish Tarzan, Sir Rack of Lamb. I know you don't believe me, but we're gonna play it again. Derek Ocean, welcome in, Derek. Happy Thursday to you. Okay. So the minecart thing that we're looking at right now, this is what the demo kind of spoiled this for us. I have to say, I don't know how good it looks in the capture. I kind of like the shades of red and blue that they've gone for on this stage. It's a very deep rich blue and a nice deep red. I like the shades they've gone with here. Wow, this is rough. This is really rough. This moves fast. Yeah, this is Taz on the Genesis, Derek. Oh. Never mind, it's easier than I thought. Except I'm bad. This level. Yeah, this might end my playthrough. I don't want to have to play everything to get back here. What was I supposed to do about that? What? Can I jump out of the thing? Jinxed it. Alright, well, I meant the controls. I really don't know what I'm supposed to do about that, though. I'm gonna do a rewatch of the MCU movies, Derek says. I wanted to start tonight, but it got too late. Best of luck to you. That's like 1,000 movies. I don't know how to get out of the minecart, and I'm dying because of it. Oh. Nothing works. This is very bad. This is very, very bad. I don't. All right. Well, I made it across. I don't know what I did to make it across, but I did make it. Oh. It's a... Oops. Alright. I have arrived for JANK. You're skipping the shows because it takes too long? Oh no, that was it. Alright, well, from the top. too many shows, and they were too long, and some were bad, so I don't want to torture myself. Alright, well, we're gonna try again. On the one hand, we lost 2 hours of progress, but on the other hand, I mean, I gained a lot of wisdom. Surely I'll be able to do better this time. How far in was that level? About an hour and a half. We've been going for 2 hours on the stream, but a half an hour of it at least has been downtime, right? Is this better than Super NES? Way better. I like this way better. It's still pretty jank. Don't get me wrong. It is still a pretty bogus game, but I like it much better. Oops, I wasted the star again. It's alright though, because now I know about spinning the bombs off the screen. See, I didn't know that before. The music is just out of control. Thank you for the lurk, Sir Rack of Lamb. Have you seen any of the MCU movies? I saw some of the early movies. It very quickly became too much for me to keep up with or care about, though. I think I saw the first 3 Iron Man movies. I saw Captain America. I think I saw at least part of Thor, and I saw the first Avengers. And then I didn't really watch anything else until the last Avengers movie. Endgame, the one that was 2 parts, I saw the second part. And I think I've missed everything else. Oh no, I saw the Captain America, the one with Spider-Man in it. Civil War? I saw that one too. I think of all of them I've seen though that I think Iron Man 1 and Avengers 1 are the ones that I've enjoyed the most. All the other ones were just kind of all right at best for me. Or you know, maybe a little better than all right. But I don't think any of them are anything that I feel like I'll ever need to watch again. I'd rewatch Iron Man 1 or Avengers 1 though, probably at some point. If I was bored one afternoon and it was on. In-game. The worst one in my view. Lately they've been kind of downhill, but what do you expect? I don't really feel like I hear a lot of good things about most of the ones that come out anymore. Yeah, I didn't see the first part, so I don't know. I only bothered to see Civil War and Endgame just because some of my friends were going to watch it. As I was peer pressured. They really do go easy on you in easy mode for this game. Like, it gives you stars around the bosses so frequently. There's so many health items here. It's wild. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's way too many of them for me. As someone, you know, again, because like I'm someone who doesn't watch movies all that often, so. So the task of watching every one of those Marvel movies, like, that just seems like a Herculean task. I don't know if there's any point to caring about my score. Like, I don't know if my score nets me extra points or continues at any point. Like that meat there, I didn't need that meat, but I went ahead and ate it for the points, but I don't know if that's a profitable line of thinking. I complained about these fire segments here the first time I passed through. I actually like this obstacle. I'm doing bad at it. I like the idea of it. It's a little janky in its execution, but like to have to manage your movement against the conveyor belt, that's a fine obstacle. No, that was bad. Oh, that was real bad. I got sent way back. I shouldn't have eaten those meats. I should have saved them. Don't eat the bomb, Taz. One day they'll stop, maybe. Yeah, well, I imagine, like, you know, like everything. Eventually there'll be a new craze. They have plans for the next couple of years. Well, yeah, I know they're always forecasting them, but if not enough people are watching them and they're not turning the profit, then they can always be canceled. That was weird. I'm not entirely sure what happened. I feel like I took a path I wasn't supposed to take. Why was I electrocuted? The worst jump in the game right here. Oh. Right, that's another stage. Ice stage. Yep. No, no, no. That's a terrible way to start. No, that one was... It's very perplexing, right, to know what to do. Oh, how to get that food that's up there. There's some mystery to that stage that I have failed to comprehend. Okay, this level 8 away all my lives before. Checkpoint. No. No. I think that's the first death, right? First death of this run? That's not bad. It's a shame that it had to happen like that, though. Or rather, a shame that it did happen like that, because it didn't have to. No. Bogus. No! Look how close we were to the exit. It's fine, because there's this life right next to the checkpoint, so we didn't really lose anything, but... it's still nothing to feel good about. Okay, now this weird level. This level weird... oh no! This isn't the level I thought it was. Okay, this level's fine. Excuse me. Goodness. This boss is weak to the spin attack? I thought we had to jump on that boss. It was so much easier than I ever could have expected. Oops. That spin was intended for the enemy. Okay, a little bit of difficulty there at the end, but we're fine. We're fine. All right, we're back. We're back here. I've done it. Let's see if I can do any better. This is gonna be rough. We're gonna bleed lives here. If those signs ever lie to me, those up and down arrows, I may have some unkind words for the game at that point. My microphone wire was looking weird. I just wanted to fix that real quick. Oh, I thought that was it. I misremembered. Oh, so many lives. So many lives. Going away so fast. You know, I thought I saw a fruit fly buzzing around in my area. Out of the corner of my eye, I was thinking, how did a fruit fly get down here? I hope it doesn't get it into my face, because it was buzzing by really near me. It isn't a fruit fly at all. What I'm seeing out of the corner of my eye is the TV reflecting off of my microphone stand. But just something about the way the light moves suggested to me that it was an insect moving around. I'm out of my mind. No. Oh. It was actually great that I was holding back from that jump. I'm not enjoying the process of learning this. This is painful. It goes by so quickly. And for the next one, I need to be super slow. And what, super fast? I did need to be super fast. Oh, that's rough. Victory! We made it! We're still in the mines. Elevator, please. Well, there are trick elevators that are instant death. Useful information to have, I suppose. I like this one. It's bouncy. I mean, I misunderstood. I didn't understand the floor there. How was I supposed to know that was deadly? Okay, I didn't actually get off here before. Let's see what's on the right-hand side over here. That looks like a death trap to me. I'm not even going to try it. I don't have lives to waste. That's got to be the mandatory path, right? It's so obnoxious. It can't be optional. Wow, it's so frustrating. I am back. You've made it back to the mines. I actually passed the minecart part. Now I'm on a, I'm on an elevator maze level. I got lucky there. I feel like the burglars in Home Alone, in Home Alone 2, when they're remembering the first movie and they're like paranoid about everything. Like going up the stairs and whatnot. I know exactly how they felt. I cannot believe I cleared that level. That level is a mess. Our path has gone, like, almost in a full circle. What an odd game. You think I'm allowed to jump on that? What? I have no idea what was going on there. What is this level? You can't tell what layer of existence you're on in this game. The people who made this game didn't realize it's not a top-down game. Like, it's impossible to tell how deep you are in the stage. Thank goodness I cheesed it. Hey, Ferrum Tusk. Good to see you, Tusk. Welcome in. What's this say? Oops. There are so many people here who have an animal for their name. You know, I made that observation not that long ago, Mile High Roll, that I was thinking this is before Sir Rack of Lamb became a regular around here, but I was thinking, isn't it odd that all my mods have animals in their name? Right, we've got cow, sparrow, jelly, monkey. I said that to Jelly, and then she said, "Well, I guess you know, animals are a pretty like common inspiration for a screen name." But then we thought about it, and we couldn't think of anyone else who was a regular at that time who had an animal in their name. That's how I know it was before Sir Rack of Lamb was in regular attendance. And before Tusk as well. So I guess it was quite a while back that we talked about that. Now it's a rule. Fang83, welcome in. Happy Thursday. Does that automatically make me a mod? Want to be a mod, need of an animal in your username. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Step one. Step one to becoming a Frownie mod. Have an animal in your username. Is that a untethered moon? Welcome to the stream. Sorry for the belated greeting, and thank you for the follow. I certainly appreciate that. Hopefully you're having a wonderful evening. And thank you for coming on board with this. Because I don't do any sort of alerts on the channel. That's my excuse. I don't always notice the activity feed in a timely manner. I only downloaded the Twitch app about a month ago, so I'm still discovering different streamers. First time here in this one. Well, we're happy you stopped in. Hopefully you'll enjoy what we have going on. And welcome to Twitch. There's a lot of very cool stuff to be found. You found a good one. Thank you, Sir Rack of Lamb. So this stream is mostly a retro gaming stream. I do play newer things on the Switch from time to time, but the overwhelming majority of what I do is older stuff. Kind of Commodore 64 to PlayStation 2 era. And pretty heavily focused on Nintendo. I play a variety. I like to do, you know, I play like well-known classic games sometimes, and sometimes I play janky, broken games. also like to do challenge runs of games. There's a handful of pretty tough games that I'm sort of good at from playing them a whole lot, like Contra and Super Ghouls and Ghosts and Castlevania. We've worked on doing challenge runs through those, like, you know, deathless or no items, things like that. Retro is my thing. Nice. I am an 80s child. I think I qualify. I'm basically the same age as the NES. So late 80s through the 90s is my my childhood era. This is a rough game. Please. Please, mice. I want to guess this is Sega. Yes, you're correct. Yeah. So we've been kind of on a kick. We've been playing a lot of Taz games. We tried out Taz-Mania on the SNES, and then the Game Boy, and now we're on the Sega Genesis. The only thing bad here is the jank, Surak of Lamb says. Now, I know you don't really believe that. I know you love the jank games. Frownie's in the middle of what he calls jankuary. Exactly. Where he plays some terrible games for a bit. I'm trying to play them to credits. I just haven't been very good at all of them. I don't like being a tourist in jank country. I've got a passport. I've got dual citizenship. This is that's a death pit. There's no way out of this. This exists just to kill you. It's not just a wrong way. It's a slow, agonizing death by flames. You should try the Castlevania challenge I'm doing. I don't have any consoles anymore, but I have an NES emulator on my phone, so I'm doing the touchscreen challenge. Oh my goodness, Castlevania with a touchscreen? That sounds really, really difficult. Am I going backward? I did go backward. What in the world is this level? This level is a maze, and if you go the wrong way, you either die or... Oh, no. Never mind. I just went backward. I'm a fool. I don't know what I'm doing. NES platform games on a touchscreen, can't feel the buttons, straight up nightmare. You live here, yeah. I live in jank country. I mean, there is something to be said, because I know there are a lot of streamers that do, like, they do variety nights, right, where they'll sample a whole lot of games. And there is something to be said for getting first impressions on a whole lot of different things. It's not a terrible way to do things. It's just not the way I like to do things. Trouble with me is my first impressions are always wrong. So, I'm sorry to hear you don't have a... I'm sorry to hear you, don't have your consoles anymore. I'm in a fairly lucky position in that regard. I work mostly on original hardware on the stream. I've been fortunate to hang on to my childhood consoles and games, and I got into collecting a very long time ago when it was when retro stuff was actually affordable. The only like platformer style game that I think I've ever tried to play with a touchscreen was a Ghosts and Goblins game. There are 2 Ghosts and Goblins games for mobile. I think they're called Golden Knights. Ghosts and Goblins, Golden Knights 1 and 2. I had those on a... I had an iPod Touch at one point. I had those games on it. I found them to be pretty much unplayable. Most of my favorites growing up have become available as mobile ports, like Chrono Trigger, the older Final Fantasy games, Final Fantasy Tactics. Yeah, for like an adventure game or an RPG like that, I imagine that the touch isn't even much of an obstacle, right? If it's especially if it's, you know, like a turn-based or menu-based game. I haven't gotten into like RPGs and that kind of stuff very much myself. I'd like to get around to playing more of them someday, but I like a lot of I like I more gravitate toward platformers and like kind of like action or action adventure type games, action RPGs. But it's good to try out all kinds of things. The off-screen fire is something else. Those are the easiest with the touchscreen controls, yeah. Plus, I'd rather watch others play anymore, to be honest. You like Super Smash TV? Oh, nice, yes. Super Smash TV, I like that game. I wish I was better at it. I haven't been able to beat it yet. I can only make it to stage 3. It's so hard. Cool, we cleared another stage. Oh, this looks exactly like the stage we were just on. Are they recycling levels? What's going on? We were just here. I have to play through every stage in the game in reverse order now? Is that what we're doing? I know I just leapt over, like, a whole bunch of stuff there. Maybe that's what I'm being punished for. Whoa. Super Smash TV, I only discovered, late last year. I played it for the first time, not really late, middle of last year. I saw someone else playing it on Twitch, and, they were playing the arcade version. And I'd never seen it before, but I was like, oh wow, this looks, what it did, like, I haven't played a lot of those, like, dual stick shooter games, but, the one that I really liked, there was one on the, Xbox 360 called, I Made a Game with Zombies in it. And it was like kind of like a joke game, but it was actually like really good too at the same time. I liked it a lot anyway. It was a real fun, like, pick up and play game. And it was a twin stick shooter like that. But when I saw someone playing Smash TV, I was like, oh, that looks like that game I used to like on the Xbox. And I was like, I need to make a note. I've got to find that game and play it someday. And then, I don't know, a couple months after I saw it for the first time, I found a copy of the Super Nintendo version for sale, and so I got Super Smash TV on the Super Nintendo, it looks very similar to the arcade game. Oh no, Evil Taz! The Super Nintendo version looks very similar to the arcade version. It's a lot of fun, but it is so hard. Victory! Alright. Evil Taz can't defeat me. I had help from a genie when I beat Super Smash TV. I imagine that would come in pretty handy. So when I hit the bird, the egg flashes. I hope that doesn't mean I'm damaging the egg. There we go. I see what I was doing wrong there. No. Does the bird think Taz is mama? The end? Alright, hey, nice. Victory. I don't understand. I don't understand why Conga hates this game so much. It's not that bad. It's jank and broken and occasionally difficult, but it's not that bad of a game. I think my standards have been destroyed by some of the trash I've been playing lately, but I didn't hate this. This is probably, I mean, we've played 3 Taz games. This is the best of them that we've played so far. Thank you for the trophies, Sir Rack of Lamb. I miss the arcade days, Fang says. I mean, I definitely like that. I definitely like games from that same era. I'm not really an arcade guy though. I've really always been a home console kind of guy. Arcade machines are an interesting novelty, but there are very few games that I feel like I would rather play it on an arcade machine. Like I would overwhelmingly, like 99.9% of the time, I'd rather play a home console port of a game instead of the arcade game, even when it, even when it originally was an arcade game. And a lot of the games that I love start off as arcade games, but I just like the home version better, right? Like, like Ghosts and Goblins. I'd rather play Ghosts and Goblins on the NES than the arcade version of Ghosts and Goblins. Like Turtles in Time. Yeah, I'd rather play SNES. I'd rather play Super Nintendo Turtles in Time than play it on an actual arcade machine, personally. I really like controllers. I don't really like the arcade joysticks and buttons that much. But I mean, to each their own, right? Gotta practice my voice. I can't leave my driveway, boss. Welcome in, GF. I'm not entirely sure that I follow, but I wish you best of luck on escaping the driveway. I live in Wisconsin, so the difficulty for me in leaving the driveway is typically the multiple feet of snow that are barricading me in. You don't want to escape the driveway. Okay, fair enough. Alright, so that's Taz-Mania, my friends. Yeah, I don't think it's that bad. I think this game is all right. Certainly one of the probably the best Jankuary game we've played this month, right? I mean, we played Barbie Horse Adventure, we played Tarzan, and we played 2 other Taz games. This is better than all 4 of those, so... I have to lie and say I can't leave the driveway. I would think so, Sirach of Lamb says. So we're gonna move along now. We're gonna get a little bit more modern, and we're gonna switch over to Dark Souls for the probably for the rest of the night. I'm a little bit nervous because that game's been very difficult for me. We will do more retro stuff. We will do more retro stuff tomorrow. I'm leaning toward playing some Commodore 64 games tomorrow. I know there's a Friday the 13th game for the Commodore 64, and tomorrow is Friday the 13th. So we'll you know, we'll be having fun with that, I'm sure. Taz is better. We just finished Taz, though. I just beat the game. I do have more Taz games. But they'll be coming up next week. So yeah, I'm sorry if you came in for Taz. I'm sorry you're getting here just when it ends, but we just finished it. Commodore 64 monitor was my jam for 20 years. I grew up with a Commodore 64 monitor as my television in my bedroom. The first video games I ever played were on the Commodore 64. Probably Ghostbusters. I think on the Commodore 64 is my first video game. Either that or Donkey Kong. I really like Commodore 64 Donkey Kong. I still have the monitor. I don't have the full computer. We play Commodore 64 games. I have the C64 Mini for playing those. It'd be nice to it would be very nostalgic if I had a real Commodore 64, but retro consoles, I like retro consoles. Retro PCs are a little bit... They require a lot of, maintenance. They're kind of expensive. They're a little bit difficult for me. So I use the Mini for C64 games. But yeah, good times, good times. Yeah, I played all my consoles on the C64 monitor. All the way from NES up to GameCube. I used the C64 monitor was my TV. I had a VCR hooked up to it so I could watch movies on it. And I had all those consoles hooked up to it across the course of growing up. I was a Nintendo kid growing up, so I'm mostly familiar with Nintendo stuff. I play a lot of different variety now, but so far as what I owned as a kid, it was always Nintendo stuff. After we had the Commodore 64, then we had an Atari 2600, and then once we got an NES, it was all Nintendo after that. Alright, I'm gonna switch the capture device. This is a little bit of a clunky process. I'm gonna try not to have any sudden loud noises. but sometimes they happen by accident when I'm moving stuff around. So apologies in advance. Okay, do I still have mic? I do. Perfect. Uh-oh. Okay, good. Thought I closed an important window. While I'm switching over, I'm gonna give you the heads up. You know, the stream is laid back and fairly and family friendly almost all the time, but Dark Souls is an M-rated game. So if M-rated material is not appropriate for you, then we will enjoy your company another time. But I'm going to give you the warning while we're making the switch here. But yeah, there will be more Taz games next week. On the start of the stream, probably the earlier week or earlier days. I've got a couple more. I've got a couple more to get through. There we go. Get my head out of the way. We just need audio. That do it? Yeah. All right. Yeah, I still have the C64 monitor, and it still works. I used it for a little while. It was my it was the TV I used to play games off of, even for the stream. Um I tried to use it um for that. I Because I really like it. But it's not really convenient for the stream because it only has it only has it only has one video input and one mono audio input, and it doesn't have any output. So it's difficult to incorporate into the streaming setup. So instead, I've got a great big CRT television. It's like 28 inches, something like that. 24, 28. I don't know. I've never measured it. It's really big for a CRT television. It weighs 100,000 pounds. But I use it. One, it's convenient because it's got a big screen, but also it's got a whole lot of input and output ports, so I can run all my games through it and capture them real easily. Best monitor in the past 40 years. I like it. I like how it has all those knobs along the bottom to help you adjust the picture real quick. And I think it's got a really good quality image. All right. So we've got the machine switched over. I need to step away for a very quick BRB, my friends. Um So I'm gonna play a song for you while I step away, and when I get back, yeah, we're gonna dive back into Dark Souls and see if we can make some progress in this tonight. So thank you for enjoying Taz with me, and if you want to come along for this, then just stand by a few seconds, well, a few minutes.